Hello again everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to, you've guessed it, another speed build video in The Sims 4. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you guys are having the most amazing day ever, and today we are actually building an apartment, well, we're renovating an apartment in Evergreen Harbor, which is something that I don't do very often at all, but given that we have just been blessed with the Sims 4 Dream Home Decorator game pack, I thought this would be the perfect apartment unit to renovate with our new furnishings. And so here we are kicking things off with the kitchen. As you can see, it's very small, but this is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, so it's perfect for either one sim or a couple of sims who you can see living here. We've gone for a very neutral, creamy, brown, green colour palette, which you will see a little bit later on, but I'm really happy with how this one came out. I'm really trying to experiment with all the different colour palettes that we got with the new pack, and I did say in my latest speed builds that I wanted to kind of see how these new items can integrate themselves with the items that we already have in the game, and can I just say that I think they fit absolutely perfectly with pretty much every style of build that I've gone for recently. Now, granted, I've done 2 builds with the new pack so far. So I've done a Scandinavian family home, which I will link down below, and I've also done a dream home decorator or interior designer's apartment, which I'll also link down below. And yes, granted, the builds themselves are actually very similar in style, but I can imagine these items in quite a suburban house setting as well. If you integrate them with the right items, I think they would work really well, and I'm so pleased with the new kitchen cabinets and counters that we have. I think they look absolutely gorgeous. So as I was saying, with this apartment I wanted to go for more of like a rich colour palette. I did a very bright one for my first one. I toned it down for my second one with my Scandinavian house, and we did a quite similar to this but more pops of colour, more greens, more blues, whereas with this one I think we have focused much more on the creams and the browns, which I'm not mad about. I'm going to be honest, it's not a colour palette that I normally sort of lean towards. However, these new items are definitely allowing me to explore different colours, which I absolutely love. So as you can see, the kitchen's pretty much come together already. I know, this apartment actually only took me, I think, about 35 minutes to build. I say build, decorate, which actually isn't very long at all, considering, you know, I've put a few details here and there, you know, because it is one of my builds. But now we are working on the living space, and a pack restricted build is coming. I just want to let you guys know, because I have had requests to do a base game and Dream Home Decorator game pack restricted build. It is coming, I promise. I'm just trying to sort of figure out when I'm going to be able to do it. I have so many build ideas in my mind right now, and so I'm feeling not overwhelmed in a bad way. I'm feeling overwhelmed in a very good way, because I have a lot of ideas that I want to try and explore with the new pack. And given that I'm going off on a tangent here, so I do apologize. I know I was going to talk about the living room, and I will do in a second, but we are getting a teaser trailer release tomorrow with our next expansion pack, which should be coming in the summer, so I'm very excited for that. But I figured while we still have the hype and the buzz of the Dream Home Decorator game pack, I thought it would be a really good idea to just try and explore as many options as we can with the new items. So that's what we're doing with this one. Yes, I've done 2 apartment speed builds in the last week, which is quite unusual for me, but I think apartment builds with the new items, they just work really well. So that's why I've done it. So the living room here, as you can see, again, very brown, cream. We've tossed some greys in here too, along with some pops of white, just to freshen everything up and make sure it doesn't remain too dark, which I thought was quite important. And we end up doing a really nice TV unit here on the right hand side. I'm really happy with the items in this pack. I've talked about it before. I'm not going to bore you guys again, but I love them so much. They are very much my style, so I do feel very at home with these new items. So you guys will have to let me know what you think of them in the comments down below. As far as I can see, it's been generally a very positive feedback for the new pack, which I'm really happy about, because this is a pack that I can definitely get on board with. And you might be thinking here, ooh, this looks a bit tight, this looks a bit, you know, can you Sims actually navigate anything? Yes, they can. They absolutely can. They can get to the kitchen, they can get to the living room, they can get to everywhere in this apartment. Considering that I really did try and cram as much as I possibly could in this build, which isn't anything new for me. I tend to do this with my builds anyway. I am a clutter fiend. Yes, hello, my name's Rachel. I'm addicted to clutter. Can you imagine if we had to go and like, anyway. Yeah, I'm absolutely addicted to clutter, and I am not going to apologize for that, because I think they make my apartments and my houses really pop and stand out and just kind of give this feeling of somebody probably lives here. That's kind of the vibe that I tend to go for with my builds. And we did manage to fit a computer on a desk just in this entryway here. I thought that was quite important, because probably the sim that lives here is probably, I don't know, it depends what kind of sim that you want to come in here, but maybe they're quite career driven, maybe they work from home, maybe they are a dream home decorator in the Sims and you want to move them into this apartment and they can live here and they can go out and renovate other Sims houses because they live in the perfect apartment, if I do say so myself. So you guys will have to let me know if and what Sims you decide to move in here. I absolutely love it when you guys send me screenshots and backstories of Sims that you've moved into my builds. It moves me, it warms my heart, and it really makes everything worthwhile for me, because although I create my builds for myself, you guys are downloading them at the end of the day. So I'm always open to suggestions. A lot of people have been giving me suggestions, and if I like the suggestion, I note it down. I have a little list of builds that I would like to do in the future. So if something catches my eye, I am seeing them, I am writing them down. So you never know, if you drop me a comment idea down below, or you tweet me at RachelPedd, or whatever you want to do, just drop me some ideas. I'm always open to them. So anyway, now we're moving on to the one and only bathroom in the apartment, and we use the new bathtub and the new sink that came with the new pack because I think they look absolutely phenomenal. I've been wanting a new sink and a new bath. I mean, yes, do I wish we got a new shower? Yes, absolutely, but you know, maybe that was a bit too much to ask from a game pack. I don't know, considering we got so many items with this pack. I really am not in any position to complain, so I'm not even going to go there. A new shower would have been nice, but I completely understand why we didn't get one. And we're just cluttering it up in here, and again sticking with the main colour scheme with the whites, the creams, the greys and the browns, and pops of green obviously being with the plants. I really tried to stick to this colour scheme in this apartment, and I think we pretty much nailed it. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm really keen to see what you guys think of this, because it's a colour palette and a colour scheme I don't tend to, as I said, gravitate towards. So this is a little bit me out of my comfort zone, so I really hope you guys enjoy this one. But now we're moving on to the final room, which is the master bedroom and the only bedroom, and we are building, this is kind of exciting, this sort of like built-in wardrobe sort of situation behind the bed, which I think looks absolutely amazing. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. But with these hanging clothes, I've been using them in all my builds recently because I love them so much. I think they look absolutely amazing, and they are fully functional, so they work like wardrobes, which is just a bonus, right? Like, that's awesome. And we're just putting some curtains up here, and we do end up putting quite a bit of clutter in this room, as usual. But this is a very short video, so I'm going to have to start wrapping things up, because I'm watching my recording and I'm thinking, okay, I've got to do my outro. So you guys can grab this apartment from the gallery. My origin ID is RachelPedd. It is called the Dream Apartment. Tray files are linked down in the description below. As always, you can grab them from Sim File Share. But once again, everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed, and please drop me a comment down below. I love talking to you guys and seeing what you guys think. But I am going to wrap up very, very close to the end. But you guys take care, and I hope you have the most amazing day ever. And I will see you next time I post a speed build. Bye!
You know that I can't seem to focus when you're getting close to me. We're like a broken record spinning round and round all year. I know that I can't do more. I know that you feel the same. Why do we keep playing all of these games? I don't wanna go, cause your love is what I want, babe. You know that I wanna stay this way forever.